Hey guys, Alden Smith here with FG4B, and today we are talking about Google Forms and how to set them up to put data into your Google Sheets. It is the fastest and easiest way to get data from the field into your database, so let's dive right in. Oh, and they're completely free. So you're a contractor. I'm sure you've got some sort of spreadsheet system set up for tracking all of the information that you're interested in tracking. One of the biggest problems, though, is getting information from out in the field at the job site back into your database back at home. Enter the Google form. It is the best way to bridge that gap completely for free. So today we'll do a very basic look at how to set up the Google form to get it talking to your Google Sheet. Okay, so here we are in the Google Drive landing page. I've got empty folder set up for the project, Demo Form Basics. Just like any other Google Drive item, go to New, Google Form. Look at that. So we open onto a blank form. In Google, they call these things questions. I like to think of them as fields. Basically, the easiest way to understand them, these are just the columns, the column headers that you're going to get in the Google Sheet when you're done setting up the Google form. Set up a title. For this demonstration, let's use photos. Say that's a common thing from the field you're trying to get into home office. This system can also be used for receipts, invoices, estimates. Basically, it's an easy way to organize all of your documents in a way that you can also find them again really quickly. That's the real reason that I love using Google Forms. So yeah, let's call this one demo photo. Upload. Now, I'm also a big believer in creating standard procedures, checklists, instructions to include in all of your data operations, just so you remember all the little stuff that, it's easy to forget how you set up your Google Sheet when you're out in the field. So just give yourself a heads up down here in the description. Okay, so another reason that I like to fill out the information form is just like everything else in life. If you just 80% of the work is putting the thought in up front about how you actually want to structure all of this. So you don't need to watch me type, but at the end of it, I've got job ID in specific format. Later, when we start digging into how to use Google Sheets together, this idea of having a common identifier for a specific job will help a lot when you start trying to pull different information from different forms, but we'll get into that in much later videos. But I wanted to just remind myself of the format that I have there. So I got job ID, add location, the type of photo, like before, progress photo, after, what have you, any notes, and then upload the photo. So that gets us down to questions here. Again, think of these just as the columns that you're adding to your Google Sheet. So again, start with the first one, job ID. Now, just like your spreadsheet, you can choose what type of information goes in that column. Is it going to be numbers? Is it going to be dollars? Is it going to be alphanumeric, just kind of words? Is it going to be a date, a time? You'd make that choice over here. Let's do short answer for now. In further videos, we can talk about how to better protect the stuff you're typing in to make some of these drop downs and or multiple choices so that you're keeping the exact same format between stuff. For now, let's just call it short answer. In the future, we talk about more advanced ways of protecting your data with these entry forms. But for now, let's just leave it as paragraph. And on to the next question. This is location. Let's call this a short answer as well. Next is the type of photo. Okay, this can be a multiple choice, right? Let's say maybe a before, add an option for progress, add an option for job work. Let's call it work complete. And for any notes or description, also long form, paragraph. Okay, so here's where the rubber really meets the road with storing your documents and keeping your documents organized. Right. One of the options here is called a file upload. Yes, we want to let people upload files. So in this case, we're doing photographs, but you can choose any specific file type you want. PDFs, spreadsheets, videos, audios, or this is to like limit it to a specific type. Since I want this to be just for uploading photos, I'm going to limit it to the image type. For some of your more rigid documents, like you only want one estimate, say, for each line in the spreadsheet that's keeping track of all of this, yeah, your maximum number of files should be one. Ideally, I would do that for every document I'm uploading, but for photos, it can be kind of a pain in the neck if you're out in the field and you're trying to take, for every photo you want to upload, you have to fill out all of those questions. It might not be the most ideal. So maximum number of files, let's call it 5. Maximum file size of 10 megabytes will work for most photos. We can nerd out about that in a later video. Now, here though is where the magic of all of this works, right? Like through this form, what Google is going to do is it's going to take whatever file you are uploading and save it to a specific folder on your Google Drive. And then we can tell it to create a spreadsheet that has all of these data fields as columns. So you will be able to sort through and find all of those documents that are saved in the drive without having to click through. Next big step here is in responses. In that tab, you get this link to sheets right here. Now you can either create a new spreadsheet or select an existing spreadsheet. Let's call this demo photo uploads. And presto changeo. And so there's the Google Sheet all created for you that will help you sort through all of the documents that you're uploading using this form. So let's walk through it, shall we? How do we get this in the hands of the people who are actually going to use it? Well, when you go to publish, it's going to give you the option to choose who can respond to it. Right now, basically anyone in the company can do that. If you click manage, you can expand it. And obviously, I'm the only one in this company right now, so you could, that's an easy one, but you can add other people here who can have access to either edit it or respond to it. Right now, I think it's best to keep the number of people who can actually edit the form down to a minimum, but who do we want to respond to it? I usually go with anyone with a link, because now I can get that link, I can email it, I can text it, I can shout it from the rooftops, however you want to get it in the hands of your workers or whoever's going to be uploading this information. Select done, it's publish, hit publish. Now here's the link I was talking about, copy that link, I send it out, and now anyone can upload the information. Let's show you how easy that is. You paste it in, you get the link, and here's your form. Job ID. So just making up some information, let's call it, this is a nomenclature. I prefer the kind of date, location type. Location 123 Main Street. Let's call this a before photo. Notes or description: sink drain is leaking. Need to replace joint and PVC. And here's where we upload the actual photos. If you're using the beauty, again, if you're using this on mobile on your phone, it will open. When you click browse, it opens right up to your camera in your phone, and so you can just take the picture right away. Here I got some kind of demo data already set up. This is all just made up stuff that I told AI to make. Yeah, here's one that looks like a sink. Let's do that one as our before photo. And submit the form. Easy days, the photo is uploaded. Here it automatically pops up in your spreadsheet. You get a little preview there, or you can actually click on it. It'll open in a new tab. Just like any other spreadsheet, now you can filter it. If you want to look at like just the photos of jobs that are ready to be approved, you can filter on pending, on job complete type photos. If you want to look at all the work that's going on at 123 Main Street, you filter on that and you get all of those photos. It helps you like just really find the documentation that you're looking for that much faster. If you really want to dig in and grab it, this is back in the Google Drive. Here's the folder that it created. And there's the actual image itself. Again, you can open it. So it's the easiest, fastest, cheapest way I know to organize any sort of document you want. Set up a Google form for it. In future videos, we can get into the more powerful things that you can do when you start like joining these type of spreadsheets on like a common column that can get you like all the information on a particular job that you could ever possibly want, all of the information on a location. We'll look into making some of those connections in later videos. If this is the sort of thing you've been trying to put together yourself, but want some help just making the actual connections, or you want someone to just set it up for you, reach out. I'm at fg4b.com. We got a contact form. We'll sit down and chat about how we can make all of this easier and more fun and more fast. I'll talk to you there. Cheers.